Morning, one and all. On behalf of H. College of Engineering and Technology, I would like to present our project. I am Kalpana with my team members are Mohanapriya, Nanthini, Abirami with the guidance of Mariammal ma'am and Manipriya ma'am. It's an immense pleasure to present our presentation on emerging methods for yearly detection of forest fires. Now, let's look into problem statement. As we all know that the most common hazard in forest is forest fire, which destroys the entire regime of flora and fauna and disturbs the biodiversity, ecology and environments. During summer, the heat itself causes to burst into flames, result into imbalance in nature and endanger biodiversity. Traditional methods won't prevent fires anymore, so it is essential to raise awareness, especially among those who live dust by. Humans are responsible for 75% of fire caused by lightning, volcanic activity, and coal seams. Using deep learning, pre-trained satellite image processing would send email to the forest officer, result in avoiding overexposure. Since I don't want to cause devastating damage to both nature and humans, I will try to bring out the best in predicting fires as early as possible, though I don't know much about the recent technology. Now Nandini will take over the proposal segment.
The greeting, let's look at the professional solution. Fire detection that helps to find the exact location and then send notification to the fire authorities. If it is done early, the damage can be reduced. Fire can be detected by the capture image, which use the CNN and the image processing techniques depend on the AI to make cheaper and easier. Now let's have a to look at the social impact. Our solution satisfies the requirement of the customer as it is provide the insect alerts. For that device should be 4 GB RAM and Windows 10 under GB ROM which the support software like the Python 3.6.5. It is done by using Keras, TensorFlow, NumPy and the Pillow. Let's look at the advantage. CNN gives best the acquiring is 96% comparatively and can be used for classification. With this, I will hand out the Mohanapriya.
Let's go through the technical architecture. Here the data set divides into two data that are trained data and the test data. Both the trained data and the test data creates labels, which is the process of identifying and marking various details in an image through segmentation and features extraction. Here segmentation means image is divided into separate parts or sections. Features extraction means a piece of information is extracted from an image. It can also reduce the amount of data for a given analysis. It converts into XML file followed by it gets converted into CSV file. This results in creating TensorFlow record which afterwards works with CNN, which is an effective machine learning technique from the deep learning and is similar to ordinary neural networks. It consists of three steps of neural layer to build its architecture: convolutional, pooling, and fully connector. It runs a code and create a TensorFlow board. And when we give the new data as an input, it compare with the already given data and bring out the result. When this detect the fire, compare it will show green signal, and when we no fire picture, no green signal will pop up. This will be the result of this architecture. With this, I will hand over the Abirami.
I feel extremely happy to be a part of this project. Now let me show the demo. Let's look into the looking demo. Here our dataset consists of retina images with a very high resolution taken with various imaging conditions from Cackle. Now let's go through the training model. To train the model, we use train file located into the object detection latency folder. Copy into the object detection folder and then open a command line. Type default code. Let's see testing model. By using the code we already created, we can test our newly created object detection. To create a Twilio account, the following code can be implemented. Let us look at the into performance matrix. This is how the image will be shown. Here we are using Python 3.6.5 version. The overall coding is displayed here the forest fire Python based on convolutional neural network. Here we see the output. This is how it shows when the fire happens. Shows how much video captured. We send alert message for forest authorities. Let us look at into send alert message. This is how the message will be sent. Now let's look at the scalability future scope. To prevent further forest loss, degradation, reduce fire risk, ecological restore action is used labeled fire monitoring system that provided early warning of high fire risk Thank you.